Hi everyone, welcome to Drive and Fail 84. This collision was caused by a lack of view, plain and simply. The decision after the collision to leave both of the vehicles in lane 3 was also a poor one. I also understand there is a panic from some people that the other driver may just drive off. That's why it's important to run dashcams, and preferably a VFO one. Get your 5% off by using the code Ashley and the links in the description. Didn't see or didn't care. Or was it best flow for everyone? Illegal, but best flow. A game of follow the leader. Someone else who's just following the vehicle in front. Well, not really following, because this lorry's parked. How long do you think it took the people at the front to suss this one out? I can totally understand why this blue car in front's been hit from behind. Watch the oncoming vehicle that wants to turn right. My viewer tries to do the correct thing, but because of the lack of understanding of these rules, someone else makes the mistake. This is Prince's Avenue in Liverpool. I know it well, and I think the only fail in this clip is from my viewer. The four-wheel drive goes round the parked bus. The bus driver signals right and moves on, but the driver in front is trying to go left. Things like this happen in busy traffic.
Now you're going to have to get back into the left, aren't you? And now you're in my way. You f***ing dick. What a f***ing joke.
Please let me know in the comments if you think it cost my viewer any time whatsoever.
Wank. Oi, bed.
Time for a chill pill. Nothing happened here. For today's CarVertical integration, we'll go back to the first clip and have a look at this blue Vauxhall Mocha. There was obviously contact, so let's see what the report picked up. The CarVertical score is 85 out of 100. That's really good for a 9-year-old vehicle. But notice there's no damage recorded. We'll get back to that in a moment. The car's never been reported as stolen, and if we have a look at the mileage graph, there doesn't seem to be any problems there. But I haven't had a look at this relatively new feature of driving habits that you can find on these reports. And throughout its life, it looks as though this Vauxhall's been subject to normal driving, which is perfect. Most of the time when there has been a collision, a CarVertical report will pick up on it, just like this black Mercedes. But this collision now was no more than a light tap. Even though I've blurred the details, there was no damage on the front number plate. The people involved probably saw that there was nothing wrong and got on with the day. Yes, you should get your car checked professionally, but a CarVertical report should be your first port of call. Using the code Ashley can also get you a healthy discount, 20% on checking out one car and 50% if you check multiple cars. Links are always in the description. Thanks CarVertical. Be careful around yellow boxes that someone else's poor planning doesn't leave you with a ticket.
Maybe, but it's always attributed to increases in cortisol. Cold plunge reduces your cortisol levels. You can look at the data.
Even when this red light jumper spotted this car's moving from my viewer's direction, they still carried on. The amount of people who don't observe properly on quiet residential roads is frightening. Look out for people like this. Here's a little piece of advice for big multi-lane roundabouts. Try and stay in your lane wherever possible, and watch out for others who don't. My viewer does the correct thing by stopping at an amber light, but the driver of this blue Peugeot isn't paying attention. This was a close one. Remember, everyone has priority to go in front of the learner. First of all, watch the Audi in front of Smiler Bob. Now watch the silver Seat that comes round on the left hand side. I don't even know why I've put this in a drive and fail compilation. This was perfect. Oops. Watch the blue BMW that comes past quickly on the main carriageway.
1,000 feet. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
After 300 yards, go left on the road.
This is an interesting choice to do a left turn at a roundabout.
It was as Harry dodged another bludger, which went spinning dangerously past his head, that it happened. His brain gave a sudden, frightening look.
And this was also an interesting choice to do a left turn from lane 2. The driver of the BMW did excellently. And the last of our trio of lefts from the right side. These are the Broadway roundabouts in Norris Green. Great driving. Saying that, I'd be disappointed if it wasn't. This was one of my lads. Not in the Nissan, by the way. What about a right from the left lane?
That needs to go up and down.
That was bad.
And now we've got not going when they're in the correct lane.
Something? Samosa? No. Samosa, or whatever his name was the guy that gave you to get fucking by the predators.
No, I can't even go.
They were on their phone.
I think now I've got one I can start hammering Volvo drivers. This was awful. Keep driving until you reach the narrow part. Pretty obviously a driving lesson, and we need Limmy.
So what happened?
Watch. Look at this idiot. It's a one-way street. Wrong way, down a one-way street. I saw 30, 40. What's up? What was that?
I suppose this is no different. Watch the blue car up ahead. Utterly oblivious. Another Volvo estate driver. What is up with the people who drive these cars? After using one of the refuges, please don't try and emerge like this lorry driver. You should always use the emergency telephones and follow advice to emerge safely. That's really dangerous. To finish, I'd like to ask this question. What kind of cars did Tesla drivers drive before they drove Teslas? Answers in the comments, please. Keep safe everyone, and stay away from Teslas.
Oh my god.
What?
That Tesla driver?
What happened?
He just cut everyone off.
You jumping?